Hi, I'm Pam. Welcome to Highland Box's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made a bandsaw box. Keep watching. Pam here, and I've got another project for you. This is called the Twisted 2 box. Some of you might actually recognise the design. It's a Lewis Keener design, and I've got her box. I'll pop a link to it in the description, and I got it from Amazon, I think it was, so I'll put a link to it there. She does quite a lot of boxes I make. It's her design, and she gives you a step by step all the way through it, so really worth having a look at those. So this is the box that I'm going to do today. So I've actually cut it down because the bandsaw for cutting the backs off is not here. I did it beforehand. So this is what I believe to be L, and it's about 3¼ inch deep, and I just basically cut around the template that I printed out, but it's 6¾ inches by 9 2/8. And I just sliced the back of it off. So this will be the box we'll have a run through making today. Next part that I'll do is I'll glue this template to the front, sand the two surfaces for the back of the box, and then we will I'll get ready to go and cut. So I'll go away and stick this on and do all the sanding, and then I'll be back at the bandsaw for cutting it out. Okay, that's us all ready to go to the bandsaw. I've sanded all the edges so it's nice and smooth. This is glued on. At the minute I've kept the back on, so that I can cut the outline of the box, and then it fits perfectly then, and it's also good for when you're gluing up because it's a perfect fit straight off. That's about it really. Once I cut the outline, I'll remove the bottom then, and we'll go in for the drawers. Okay, that's the outline done. The back of the box can come off now. I'll cut the drawers out next. You'll notice on some of these plans that you get, there's even the in point to come in on. Pretty simple. I'll come straight up, follow the line all the way around to that point. Then I will actually stop the bandsaw and reverse it out, and then come back in for this point. That's the box cut really, just the drawers to be done now. First one, the second one there. So the next thing I'll do now is I'll go away and cut the drawers first. I'll pencil them out and then get them cut, and then everything will be ready for gluing. Okay, so cutting the box out. This template's quite good. If you get the templates from the box, it has all the markings on the outside of it for the inner box, but the front and the back of the box still need to be cut off yet. The way I do it, the front of the box I always do a slight bit thicker, and the way I do it is just by hand. I basically just go around, I do a rough mark like that. And the back maybe slightly a bit thinner. And then I just slice those off on the bandsaw. I won't use the 1/8 inch blade for that though. I've got a 1/2 inch blade in. I'll use that for cutting those. Once you've cut the front and the back off, then we'll get round to the inside bit. So do the same on both. I go roughly about there. Same measurement. I mean, you might want to measure it to make sure. I've just never ever done it like that. Okay, so we'll go away and cut those and then I'll come back. I won't show the next bit on video, but I'll come back to cutting the inside of the boxes will be the next bit, because it's pretty straightforward on the bandsaw, just cut front and back off. Okay, that's the front and the back cut off, and as you've seen I gave them a sand on either side so that you get a nice close contact for the gluing. So I didn't do the fronts because I left the template on there so that we can cut that's the little handle on the front of the, sorry, I got sawdust in my face. That's the handle. So it just dips down, so you could just dip your finger in and just pull it out. So I left the front on for cutting that because it's there and it's a little bit more accurate if that's there. I shall mark the top of the drawers now for where to cut. So you just basically line the template up and you do your marking. And then I'll freehand draw it round there because I'll actually leave a little bit more space, but that's just the way I do it. So next, the bandsaw will cut the fronts off the drawers here and the insides out, and then we'll come back. That's the drawers all cut out ready, and the wee lip for the top is also cut out. Now on this template, as I'm just following the template here, on this template you have little bits here which is this the right draw, which is just the other side of this round here. Now that bit's on this template signal for you to sand them back. I've got an oscillating sander, but it's out in a cold shed, so I'm not going out to there today, so I'm just going to use the Dremel with a little sanding pad on and just sand into there. Then after I've done that, I should take the front off and just give a rub over on the back. I always keep any old sanding paper just to do the insides of these, and it's just to take the fluff off there. So I'll give that a sand down and then we'll get this one glued up. I don't have enough clamps to do all three at the same time. Clamps is something you never have enough of. So I'll do a little short time lapse. Okay, hope to do a time lapse on the gluing up of the box, but it didn't happen. So the edges that I was showing you I needed to sand down, that's them there. It's so that these bits match. So what I'm going to do, seeing as that didn't work that time, I'm going to time lapse the gluing up of these and the sanding down there to make another smooth edge on it. So hopefully that's what you're going to see next. Well, that's the box all glued up, ready. Sanded those bits back. The rest of the box has not been done yet. I'll need to get another sander into here to complete that. I sanded the edges of that one's off too, and that'll be ready for finishing the sanding. So the next part on it really is just all the finishing. Get all the edges sanded up, all of here, get the back resanded and the bottom, and that should be a near enough finish then. Quite pleased that it's come out quite well. This wood is particularly beautiful, and it'll be nice once we've got some sand sealer and that on it. So the next thing is, I'll maybe do a wee time lapse on me just finishing off the sanding, and then it will be about the finishing. That's the box all sanded. All the edges, I round off all of these edges here, and the inside of the box ones I don't actually change the angle on them. I just take the sharp edges off, just round that bit, and I actually leave the boxes just as they are. When you're using such nice wood, it's a shame to put anything in there and cover it up, I think. So next it's just the way I finish. You can finish with oils. I don't like them because they just come out too tacky. I just don't like the feel of the wood after. I sand seal everything, and all the bandsaw boxes anyway, I sand seal and I give a light coat of lacquer. I think it's more durable as well. People are not going to want to be waxing this box every 6 months, but I mean, maybe some people do, and if they requested it I'd do it. But I'll be finishing this one with sand sealer and then a lacquer on top of it. and then I'll come back and show you the finished box. Thanks for watching. All done. The colour in the wood came out really well after its varnish. The drawers. Hope you enjoyed this project, and if you want to ask me anything or you've got any comments on that, leave it in the comments below. If you like the video, do the thumbs up thing and subscribe. Lots more projects going to be coming up, and thanks for watching.